sound. Don't have any boogers, do I? No, I don't.
I think that white balance too much.
It's too bright.
I'm just saying. But
Nah, I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it post.
that's not raw. You're not shooting it in raw.
Nah, but still, I can deal with it. It's not an issue. But anyway, yeah. What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gloves Off ZW. I'm Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce, and shout out to all the subscribers. If you're watching us for the first time, please make sure you subscribe. Just press the subscribe button, get the notifications, and you will get to hear from us whenever we drop, which is once every week.
You didn't even say, and this is. Just said this
No. Every time I introduce you,
it doesn't matter.
you always do something fun.
Matter.
And this
That's
is
my introduction.
And this is. Shout out!
You're getting more white beards.
Shout out to all this. I'm not getting more white beards. It's just that
It's not,
one.
no, it's not one.
Okay. How many?
You said it's one.
How many did you see?
No, you said it's just that one.
Here, right? Yes.
You said it's just that one.
There's one in my nose.
No, there are more than one. That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Anyway, whatever, man. Shout out to all the subscribers. We appreciate all the support. T-shirts are still up for sale, $15 a pop. You can look cool in Gloves Off merchandise. There'll be
Even
more
wearing
to come.
boots, gum boots.
You see, this would have gone along with the shovel. Oh, for those of you who are wondering,
No, we're not. We're not wondering.
what's the shovel for?
We did not wonder that.
Today's episode.
At no point do we wonder what that thing is there for. No, we just saw it as a prop, and then we were just ready to go into the topic.
Today's episode is about burying our haters.
Dude, that was.
Anyway.
You chucked a gift as if it's not.
Hey, shush. Nobody knows it's a gift. It's a tool. You called it a tool.
Yeah, but it's not my shovel, is it?
Who would have known that?
I would have known that.
Anyway, T-shirts are still up for sale. I already said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I think we need to get into the gist of the show. Today, we want to keep it nice and short. We want to keep this episode under an hour.
Unfortunately, sober.
Yeah, we're gonna be sober today. We're trying something new. Today is Sunday.
I'm trying to keep it sober.
I just came from church.
So did I.
Why are you lying? Why?
I came from my own Sunday service.
Okay.
From my room.
Anyway, without further ado, let's start. You ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
What up, everybody? No relation to Bruce. And welcome to another episode of Gloves Off ZW. Hey, we don't want to waste time today, okay?
Yeah, you're time wasting.
And I'm not doing
anyway,
You're getting up.
Yeah, you're getting. You're doing too many intros.
Anyway, on the agenda today. So first on the list, we have our very own well-rounded financially.
I think they said we're not talking about that.
Financially, no, we are talking about it.
Okay.
But we're just gonna scope a different angle from the obvious one that people know.
Okay.
Yeah. So the well-rounded figure that I'm talking about, financially well-rounded, is Sir Wicknell. I didn't mean any other rounded in any other way. He's recently been in the headlines for all the bad reasons. He's been chatting up a lot of women, including the wives of well-known prophets, and offering them cars, trips to South Africa. There was even the wife of What's his name? Love more. Is it Give more? What's that guy's name? The guy with the disability?
Oh,
Yeah, that
are you
guy.
serious?
Yeah, that guy.
What's his name? Yeah.
Is it Love More or Give More?
Give more, I think.
Love More. That guy.
Serious?
He was chatting up his wife, but according to the conversation with the wife did not succumb. According to the chat, she did not succumb.
Damn,
he was chatting her up getting him a new wheelchair, an electric wheelchair, and blah blah blah, and talking about a trip to South Africa to go get it or something like that, or ordering it from Amazon and blah blah blah, and yeah. There's also unfortunately Shashel. Shashel was also in the conversations. Now I don't know how far true these conversations are, but these were screenshots taken from his Instagram, and yeah, he's pretty much, from the looks of it, it looks like he's chowing all these women.
How do chats leak? And this is from an iPhone, yeah?
I don't know, but it was an Instagram chat. You can't
But
tell if it was.
how do chats, especially for a high profile person like him, how do they leak?
I think these things usually leak when you piss off certain people.
No, but no, I'm just saying, like,
I think he pissed off certain people.
I don't know.
I mean, if you look at the turn of events, when was the last time we heard about Wicknell? It was a leaked audio of his talking about the president.
No, but there've been a bunch of things happening with Wicknell.
Yeah.
The like, because this last 2 months, it's been like high profile cases of Wicknell. There was the one about Starlink, him going to USA, and then I don't know, something happening.
No, but the Starlink one, was that leaked?
No, I'm just saying that Wicknell has been on the spotlight for like these last.
No, but
couple
we're
of
talking
months.
we're talking about the bad reasons that he's been in the
Yeah,
spotlight.
but yeah, also,
and the major one is the one where he was talking about how he gets money.
yeah, I'm saying about the Starlink as well.
No,
there was a fallout, sort of like a fallout. They
I don't
can't
know.
get that license or something like that.
But
that's why I'm saying that he's been on the spotlight.
Your question was, why do these things leak? How do they leak?
No, I'm saying how does his chats? How do chats get to leak like that?
I think this
for
guy,
a high profile person like that.
when you deal with a high profile person like that, you're dealing with other high profile people as well in your circles. And a lot of these high profile people know high profile people in the tech industry. Do you get what I'm saying?
I suppose.
So a lot of these people can access your phone, your private life, and leak all sorts of things. Now, because their chats with Prophet Ed Branson's wife,
Yeah, Ed Branson.
a Evidence Chari, Makandiwa's son's wife, and he's really chatting these women up. And the first thing I want to talk about is, why are people so shocked about why do people put forward the idea that a prophetess or the prophet's wife is involved in these things, as if they are not human? Why do people act as if these people, just because they are now the wives of these prophets, they do not succumb to physical urges? Why do we look at it like that? Why is it so shocking?
No, because it's shunned upon. You can't expect, you're at a, it's like saying there are just certain things you're not supposed to be doing, right? If you know that you're not strong enough to do those things, then why take up that mantle?
No, but then the thing is, no, that's a very good question. But what I'm saying is, these are private chats that were leaked. It's not like these women did this thing. I'm not saying they did them, by the way. We don't know how far true these allegations are.
Yeah, we don't know how far
we
true
don't
the
know.
chats
We don't know how far true the chats are.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, these women are, these were private chats.
Yeah.
These things were happening in private.
Yes.
Are you telling me that you think every pastor's wife, every prophetess, every prophet, every pastor is as sincere as they are when they are in front of the pulpit? These are people of the flesh. They're going to
No.
succumb to these things.
No.
It's not like the wives are doing these things in public.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? These are private
get-
chats that leaked.
I get.
Why are we shocked that these people are human?
No, Brian, because it's not expected of them. You can't say we shouldn't be shocked. It's not. It shouldn't be. It's because you are in a congregation where you lead people, and you're saying you're leading people into the afterlife, and you've got this position that you hold, and then you're found doing things that you're preaching against.
No, but then I'm gonna ask another question though,
Uh,
and this is gonna probably get me into trouble. Have you seen how those women dress?
which women?
The wives of the prophets.
I don't know.
Do they dress like prophetesses?
I don't know.
They dress like secular people.
What do you mean, secular people?
Their dresses are so revealing. They leave very little to the imagination, fam.
Like who, for example?
All the women involved in this issue.
Like the prophetesses.
Yes, have you seen their outfits? Did you see their outfits?
No. I only
The other
saw
one,
the...
the other one had the similar outfit to Kiki Badass.
I don't know.
Of which Kiki Badass, you can't blame her. It's her industry. You get what I'm saying? But this is a prophetess. So why are we surprised when they dress like that?
I don't know.
Their pictures are just these pictures of them with G-Wagons, expensive cars, Gucci bags, expensive outfits, living the lavish life. And we're surprised that they're capable of this.
Okay, no.
I'm not saying they did it, but I'm just failing to see where the surprise part comes in.
No, okay. Okay. I get I get the angle that you're coming at with. But I'm also saying, well, obviously some of these churches, yes, I don't necessarily follow their preachings or follow their way of doing things, because to me it's a bit...
Their question.
Yeah, you get what I mean. So even but it's not expected of people high. But at the end of the day, you got prophets who are making people eat grass. You got prophets that are telling women to bathe in front of the congregation inside a dish to get
We had
blessings.
that other Nigerian
You've got-
prophet who made women line up in a beach, by a beach, and bend over and remove their underwears so that he would touch all their private parts for them to have kids. Why are we surprised?
I get what you're saying.
Why are we surprised?
I get that angle, but I'm just saying that to a certain extent, it's just not expected of you to do those kind of things.
I need to be honest, I wasn't really that much surprised. But I'm not saying they did do it, but I'm saying if they did do it, I wouldn't be really surprised based on how they look. They look like the people that really love the earthly things. They like the fashion, they like the money, they like the cars, and Wicknell has all those things.
And he's single.
And he's single. And the wife recently posted something on Instagram where she was like vindicated.
Yeah, like
Because Wicknell's wife left him because she was saying he was a cheater and whatnot. So she's now saying, hey, you see, the proof is now in the pudding. But now, anyway, we're done with that angle. Now for that other angle that I was talking about. This guy, I think he has pissed off some people higher up the ladder. Wicknell. This is why all these things are happening to him right now. This is now just an attempt to discredit him. From the looks of it, in 6 months' time, I bet you Wicknell is going to be back in prison.
What do you mean back? Was he ever in prison?
Yeah, Wicknell was in prison
When?
because of that whole Zessa thing.
Yeah, but then didn't he go to court and he won?
Yeah, but he was in prison. That's why he sued them. He was in prison for some years or something like that.
For years?
Yeah, and then he came back.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't know
after
that.
they said he stole some money, and he came back and he had lots of money, surprisingly. But I'm telling you, in 6 months' time, I bet you Wicknell, from the way things are going right now, if he doesn't fix whoever or sort out whoever he pissed off, he's going to be in prison again in 6 months' time. I see that coming.
Oh, well. You're now a prophet yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah,
I'm not a
prophesizing,
prophet.
eh?
I'm not a prophet. I'm just a person who's using laws of deduction.
Yeah, well, when it comes to these kind of
There are
things,
levels to these things.
When it comes.
Speaking of levels.
Wait.
I'm gonna
wait.
forget.
No, you're not. Hold it, because I'm gonna forget what I want to say. Anyways, it's too late. I've already forgotten. So
Anyway,
Levels.
when it comes to levels, did you know Levels was supposed to get a car from Wicknell, but he kept on calling Victor. Yeah, Victor, how far with my car? And Wicknell was like, "Unedzungu." I don't owe you anything. Eish.
Yeah, problem really need zungu too much. Ufonera Victor ma video call vunza ufatara nemukuru ku speed nday I don't owe you anything gashamari. Nditokutengera nemoyo wangu so you have to keep quiet. Hanzi mgochu nopuwa anyerere zvinomanje vatangaita dzungu data follow up wada tondibvunza how far did then you cancel the whole thing. Ngada wakati mota 2 weeks ago but mana wati kufonera Victor kubvunza how far mana zati amnani dzungu. I don't owe you anything my brother.
But it's true though. It's true.
But don't you think the reason why Levels was not given the car was because of Shashel?
I don't know. Speculative.
I don't know, man.
It's not concrete, but hey, I don't know. It can go both ways, but I mean, judging from the way Wicknell said it,
Uneka Levels, you could have had it, but I don't think Levels even needs that car. That dude is doing very well musically. I heard he's building a house, some $100,000 house.
Yeah.
I don't know how far true that is, but yeah, you don't need that car. Levels. It has been Shakusha. You're in a Fantan.
Fantan has got a case, you know that.
What's
You
the
know
case?
that. he faked a purchase of groceries of 1.5 a receipt.
1.5 grand.
Yeah. 1,500
Why?
to his baby mama.
When he didn't.
Yeah.
Just to prove that he's providing.
Yeah.
You know, deadbeat baby daddies. Y'all need to be put to task. I mean,
I don't know how far true it is though. But
if
like,
it
I
is
read
true,
yeah.
if it is true, then I should face the consequences. But anyway, yeah. So that's that on Wicknell. Moving on to the next story. So recently, ex-president Donald Trump gave a speech after he almost lost his life. What are you doing?
I want to look at the time.
The time is 12:59.
I can see it for myself.
Yeah,
dude.
12:59. You want to look at my notes?
No. When have I ever cared about your notes, dude?
It's 12:39. Oh, you want to see how much time we have left?
Yeah.
It's 12:39. So we've got about 40 minutes about. Yeah, about 40 minutes left. So Trump gave a speech just after his assassination attempt. And yeah, I'm just going to say it.
What?
That Band-Aid, fam.
Yeah. What?
It's a little superfluous, fam. For an ear. For the top of an ear. That huge ass. It's a bit much, fam.
I don't know.
I don't think even Evander Holyfield had a Band-Aid that big after he got his ear chomped off by Mike Tyson.
It was a big chunk.
It was a big chunk. I don't think it was even that big. He is really milking this, bruh.
Let me begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your outpouring of love and support following the assassination attempt at my rally on Saturday. As you already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life. So many people have asked me, what happened? Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened. And you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to tell.
He is really.
But then how else can you put a Band-Aid on an ear, on the tip of an ear?
No, but then does it have to be that big is my question.
It's to hold, ka.
And does it have to be white?
Oh.
It's huge. You could have made
What color are Band-Aids, dude?
Skin color.
Band-Aids?
Yes, skin color.
Dude.
They're skin color. They're at least they could have matched his orange skin.
Guys.
Or spray tanned it. They could have spray tanned it. Hey, dude, that thing is huge, bro. And he's there with that sincere look. It's like,
You're doing too much.
Trump.
There's actually a guy. Wait,
Trump was doing too much.
I don't think so. But like I'm trying to say, people are trying to slander him, like for a lot of things right at the moment. You know, some are saying the shooting was fake.
Wait. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to like I'm leading to something.
Yeah, well, I'm leading to something as well.
Yeah, but you always cut me off and then I forget. Like
Okay, so
my point.
but your point is going to skip a lot of points.
No,
of mine.
you can always double back to them. I wanted to say there's this like right now there's a guy. Oh sure, Halo got thingied.
Cancelled.
Yeah.
You surprised?
Halo got cancelled. There's a guy called Harry Seasons. Right. Donald Trump, right? He after the shooting, he had a press conference. He was on stage.
Yeah.
And he was stating, you know, basically an update of what's going on and the casualties that were a result of the shooting, right? And
yeah, I've got a list. I've got the names of the. So there were 2 wounded people. That's David Dutch and James Copenhaver.
Yeah.
And then the guy who lost his life was a fire chief, and his name was Corey Comparator. And he got killed while he was protecting his wife and 2 daughters.
Yeah.
He was actually shielding them, and a bullet came from the back. There's actually a 3D representation of the trajectory of those bullets. Here's a little bit of it. And he was the guy who got shot at the back, and then the other 2 were on the other side of the guy's range. Yeah.
So that guy, basically Trump was commemorating him, right? They had his fire suit,
the buffalo item.
Yeah.
And he kissed the helmet.
Yeah.
I told you he was milking it.
That was a bit too much. I'm like,
I told you I was milking it. They raised over $6 million
for him, ka?
No, for the families,
for
families
everybody.
that were affected.
And he even had a check of $1 million.
A friend of mine
gave us $1 million for the
today. Pass me a check.
And then there was the Hulk Hogan thing, bro.
But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
I was like, what the?
This man is a real American brother. He's the toughest. I've dealt with the toughest people. How old is Hulk Hogan?
He's been as old. Dude,
He's been that old. Yeah, 30 years ago, that guy was old.
That actually impressed me, you know, because he's taking good care of himself.
Very good care. But
Because
his arms,
his
his
arms are
so,
he's
no, they're
flabby.
bronzed. They're not flabby. No,
Nah,
they're
they're
smaller.
flabby.
They're smaller, but they're not flabby.
But you
I'm
can
just
see,
saying
you
that.
can see his skin.
I'm just saying they're bronzed. He looked black. His arms looked like a black person's arms.
Jack. But I'm saying like he's been like that for the last 40 years, bro. He's been as old as Morgan Freeman.
I've never seen Morgan Freeman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
Oh, by
picture
the way,
of that.
Hulk Hogan. I don't agree with you. When America wins the elections, when Trump wins, not if, when he wins the elections, I don't think Americans should be called Trumpites.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was a no, man. No.
I think
I
they should be.
cringed. That was
I think
cringe.
they should be called Trumpsters.
Trumpsters, yes. I thought of that one as well.
Trumpsters.
Yeah, Trumpsters. Yeah.
Not Trumpites.
No,
What the
not
hell are
Trumpites.
Trumpites? Trumpites, they sound like little germs.
Cookies. Oh, it
Or
sounds like
germs that cause STDs.
Oh, Trumpites.
Yeah, I had little Trumpites on my crotch.
No, it wasn't sticking though. It wasn't
Doesn't-
flowing.
Trumpsters.
Trumpsters. Yes.
Trumpsters
Yeah,
works.
Trumpsters work. But like I think like okay, so yes, Hulk Hogan did the intro to Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, when he was talking and all that, and he even stated his real name. I never knew his real name, you know. He stated his real name though.
And it's weird.
And it's
I forgot-
weird,
a
dude.
weird
It's
name.
a
I
weird
forgot the
name. Yeah.
I'll play it here. the
Yeah.
name.
You know, my name is Terry Bollea.
But like I thought that was it just looked like the truth right now is so subjective now. We're now living in an era where the truth is so diluted with lies, we cannot tell what the truth is. Because when he was speaking, bruh, I was hearing what he was saying. I was hearing all the passion. I was like,
And there were
what a
people crying.
load of nonsense,
There
bro.
were also people crying in the audience. But it's sealed, fam.
They were just selling it. They were like really
They're
selling it.
milking this
Yeah.
shooting.
And then when they went into Donald Trump, and then he did the whole kiss on the. I was like, oh, come
That
on,
was
bro.
too much.
Nah.
Trump.
And then he there was a guy. Yeah, this is what I was leading to. There's a guy called Harry Seasons. He went on like, this is what I'm saying. You know, sometimes when you want to try to put somebody down, when you overdo it, it can come back to bite you. Right? Harry Season said, hey, that's the wrong fire suit. They've got the wrong spelling there. Whatnot.
Oh my goodness, for real?
Yeah,
It was the wrong fire suit.
that's what he was saying.
Uh-huh.
But then later on in the comments, they were saying, no, that is the actual fire suit. That is the way it's spelled. So you need to actually
Sit down.
apologize. So he's still here to apologize. But I'm like saying like, it goes to the point whereby you hate somebody so much that you see things that are not there.
You just want to call out.
You
some
just want to
BS,
call out things, you know.
BS that doesn't exist.
Yeah. So he's still yet to actually apologize, but yeah, that was just a little side nugget that I just picked up from the internet.
Boss, how's it? Thank you very much too. Have a nice
thanks,
day
Mikey.
to you too, my guy. Yeah, see you.
That is the most
Polite
interruption.
drunk-
Yeah, polite drunk interruption.
Dude, he can hear you.
No, you can't hear me. Yeah. That's what you're going to, huh? But that
Anyway.
was, yeah.
No, looking at the shooting now. And there's also the other side of this shooting.
Mhm.
The conspiracy theories, they never stop.
Mhm.
But there was this girl who came up with these conspiracy theories. And you know what? It's easy to dismiss some of them, but the evidence that she brought forward, it was hard to dismiss. I'll put a link for the whole video in the description below so you can watch for yourselves. So conspiracy theory number 1 was that this was an inside job, right? Because the rooftop that Crooks was on was excluded from the Secret Service perimeter. It was a Pac-Man perimeter, right? How did he know? Right? Conspiracy theory number 2, the guy who was shot was not Crooks.
What do you mean?
It was some other dude, but they're using Crooks because Crooks was some sort of like fall guy, but it didn't make no sense because the guy that they're saying is Crooks, he had no ID, right? And they had to identify him using facial recognition, of which how was that possible when his face was shot up?
Wait. The guy who took the shot to Trump was that Crooks.
They're saying it's Crooks.
But it's not Crooks.
The guy who got, yes, it's not Crooks. They're saying he's somebody else. Crooks is just a name they're using, but it's actually not him. It's somebody else, right? They're saying they used facial recognition, but his face was shot up. And they used DNA, but dude had no criminal record, so what did they use to match it with?
In such a time,
In such a time as I mean, this is not Law and Order. You know, this is not Fringe.
Yeah, because a couple of hours his name was out there.
You check now. So yeah, you know, how did that happen? And then there's the whole ladder story. This guy bought a 10-foot ladder, right? 10 feet in Zimbabwean terms is what? About 5 meters.
How much? 10.
It's about 4.5, 5 meters tall. About.
We do the math.
About, like, okay, what ladder would you need to get to that roof? You need like a 5-meter ladder, right?
To get to the roof.
To get to that roof, just to put it by the edge of that roof.
Because roofing is what?
It's about 3 meters tall. Yeah, so you need about 5 meters, yeah? Yeah, so you need like, because it needs to be at an angle, yeah? So you need about 5 meters, right? So this dude had a 5-meter ladder sticking out of his car, driving around. He carried it because there was proof that he bought it on the day of the speech. Nobody stopped him. He put it by the building, went on the roof. Nobody stopped him, right? That's highly suspicious. Spectators saw this guy. This is conspiracy theory number 4. Spectators saw the guy 2 minutes before he fired a shot. There were spectators saying, hey, there's a guy on the roof there. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. And if you notice, there were videos. They played videos of those angles and the time of the speech. And it timed out to be 2 minutes before the shots were fired. Right? That's conspiracy theory number 4. Number 5, the sniper that killed Crooks had Crooks in his scope, but did not shoot till Crooks fired first. Right? That's conspiracy number 5. Number 6, people are saying there was another shooter and Crooks was a fall guy. Because some people are saying there was another shooter from another direction, but Crooks was the fall guy. Yeah? So that's conspiracy theory number 6. Number 7, there was a woman in the crowd. I don't know if you saw her.
Yeah.
There was a woman in the crowd who actually acted like she knew this was going to happen. She held up a sign, shots fired, she pretended to duck, and she had her phone up, recording everything. Like she knew something was about to happen, right? And then, like, there's video evidence of all of this, as you can see. Link in the description below if you want to see the full video. And then there's there was a dude. Did you see that guy in the military outfit?
Military outfit.
When Trump was escorted to the car, he went on comms a bit,
Yeah.
pointed the gun at Trump, then put his gun down. What was about to happen there?
I don't know. I think it was
Like, you know, when you tell when we tell you these things, it's as if, you know, we're making things up. But then when you see the video, I mean, look at this. The guy nicely points a gun at him, then he puts it down. What was that? Right? And then there's the biggest one. There's this company called Austin Private Wealth, right? That bought 12 million put options of Trump Media and Technology Group Corp on the stock market a day before the rally. 12 million. This shows they anticipated a drop in value of the stocks. Right? Because you don't just spend 12 million, fam. They since dismissed this, saying it was done in error. Like, bruh, there's so many things that just point at this is an inside job.
From, I think from all of the theories that you just stated, I think the stock one is the most concrete.
But dude, what about the whole him going on the roof, people seeing him a good 2 minutes before?
No, because stock, bro. Like you don't, like when it comes to stock, you just don't purchase stock, and like unless you have like
you have a credible lead.
That could have been like inside trading, like straight up.
Yeah.
In fact, that's not could have been. It is.
It is. They knew something.
They knew something
but then
was gonna happen.
Somebody missed.
Yeah, but then he missed now. That's where the problem is. He missed. They gave him a clear chance, clear shot, but then he missed.
Yeah.
And then that's when they had to retaliate.
When Jesus says no, nobody can say yes.
This is why
when
I kept
Jesus
on saying,
says yes, nobody can say no.
This is why when I told you last time when I was saying that Trump moved just before he fired.
No, he didn't.
And you were saying
he
that
didn't. Dude, did you watch the speech? He pointed at that thing for a long time. He was looking in that direction for a good 30 seconds.
What is up with people buying like new cars, bro? Like Hiluxes and.
Hey, just buy your own car, dude.
Like now,
Go join the gold mafia.
I would if I knew where the link is.
Hey,
But anyways.
Anyway,
but
dude,
anyways, I'm saying.
Look at. Did you watch the speech?
Did you watch the video so
I
far?
did.
What people are saying? He turned his head. Right, he turned his head as soon as seconds later. That's when the fire went off.
No,
I'll show you.
He was turning his head.
I'll show you the video.
He even pointed in that direction at some point because there was some score thingy that he was. Unless you're saying, he turned, right? Because I saw him turn and talk and point, and then he looked at the crowd, right?
And then
he turned again.
When he turned again the second time, and that's when the shot went off.
So
and then that's how he got missed. That's what I'm saying.
That angle, yeah, but
that's how he got missed.
If this was staged, I don't think Trump was involved. That was way too risky for him to be like, yeah,
Fight.
so
Fight.
so you're just gonna skim my ear, yeah?
Fight.
Nah.
That's when I was like,
I don't think so. Anzi, apparently the ear bleeds more than any other part of the body. Is that true?
I don't know about that.
Evander Holyfield, can you testify?
I don't know.
Did your ear bleed that much? I know there's a bit of blood, but this is mostly cartilage, fam. Like, how much blood would be here for you to bleed? Is that him trying to muffle the speculation that there was extra blood?
Nah, the blood was enough. I mean, it makes me think about that movie. What's it called? About a meteorite that's coming to like decimate Earth.
Armageddon.
No, it's not Armageddon. The one with what's her name? Mystique from X-Men. And what's it called?
I don't know it.
Whereby you're told that there's a meteorite that's coming.
Don't look up.
Yeah, don't look up.
Yeah, don't look up.
Yeah,
and
that's exactly like what's happening in today's flow of information. Whereby you're told that this is happening, but then you're like,
but anyway, look, I mean, we're just pointing out some of the things that are just a little bit suspicious about this whole thing. But hey, at the end of the day, I think it's quite evident that now Trump is going to take the throne again. I think he's going to win.
There was another thing though. News outlets in states didn't want to disclose that
it was an assassination attempt. They were like, hey, disturbances.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Fell.
Tripped and it was mostly CNN.
Yeah. Fox News.
No. CNN.
Fox News as well.
Was it Fox as well?
Yeah. Fox.
I don't know.
They had to people actually had to go to Australian news broadcasters.
Because I was watching a Fox News video where a lady was pointing that out about CNN. So I think it was CNN. I don't know, maybe.
Fox was
because
Fox they hate Trump as well.
Because these news channels are quite clear.
Yeah.
They're either Democrats or Republicans. They're very biased.
Yeah.
You can tell. So they really, even Biden did not want to say. Biden walked off.
Yeah. Did you see the walk?
I don't have the facts. I like to speak on it when I have the facts. Where's the
Dude, the way he walked off, bro.
You think there was an assassination attempt? I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried, President, with the security failing the
president stopping?
And he just walks off. I'm not having this.
Dude,
he's lost. He's lost.
How do you make a person who's had a brain? What was a brain? Was it a brain tumor? He had some surgery done on his brain though.
And he's president.
Like some time ago, back in the day. But I'm saying this guy Biden is what? He's 81 years old. Yeah, he's 81.
And yet these are the same guys that were giving us flack when Bob was our president.
How old is Trump?
He's similar.
Trump is now in his
late 70s, 80s there, I think. So these are oldies, man. Hulk Hogan knew him for 35 years, so he's old, fam.
No, that Hulk Hogan thing, that was just way too much, bro.
He's old.
That looked like a WWE wrestling match.
Of which Trump has been at WWE, and he fought Vince McMahon.
So this whole thing is
it's all entertainment.
It's a ruse.
It's all entertainment.
Yeah, it's all
but
entertainment.
Anyway, hey, what do you think? Please feel free to share your thoughts with us. Comments down below. Anyway, we're moving on now to Song of the Week.
Yay, my War Vets.
So Song of the Week, we got Voltz JT with the track My War Vets. What do you think of the song?
The song is fire.
The song is fire.
But where I kind of like praise Voltz, his videos. I love his videos.
So this video was directed by Blue Mordecai.
How did you just move on like that? Did you just hear what I just said?
No. This video was directed by Mordecai, Blue Mordecai.
Wait.
You're talking about the video, right?
Yeah.
You liked Mukoma Brian as well, right?
No, not really.
It was Tasquera say.
Today was so polite. Dude, you're on camera.
No, I'm looking at how polite she was. Anyway, you're saying exactly my point.
I was saying his visuals, I really like them. You can stop now. God.
I'm short-sighted anyway.
His videos, I like the way he plays around with the camera angles. He did the Gusheshe thing
with the camera on the door.
That was
Blue Mordecai.
Yeah, I loved it. It was dope.
He's the one who shot Mukoma Brian, Blue Mordecai.
Mukoma Brian, that story was a bit.
Mukoma Brian, Rainy Milan Zibanzai.
I suppose you like it because you were singing.
No. Because Mukoma Brian was busy smacking his wife. And Mukoma Brian in that Mukoma Brian video is the same guy in the War Vets video. You remember there was a guy who was doing these like push-ups. He's the same guy who was getting drunk in the.
Wasn't that Voltz?
No.
He was doing the
no. There's the guy who, you remember the guy in the Mukoma Brian video who was drunk, and he was always laughing and what and beating his wife. It's the same guy in that video.
He's the one who was doing the push-ups.
There were many of them, but he was one of the guys. I'll show you. I'll show you. They can see the guy right now. The video was quite cool.
I like the track as well. The track was dope.
But it was too short, fam. It was 2 minutes long. Like, Voltz, stop that. Okay? Stop that. That song was a vibe. I loved how you did the whole Gusheshe Burnouts thing. That was epic. Apparently, that was Moto Hub. They provided the car and they did the stunt work. Actually, here's a list of there was actually a colorist involved in everything. Again, people are getting serious with their videos. But I was also a bit, why Blue Mordecai, why is your aspect ratio a square?
Oh, it's not landscape.
It's not, it's a square. Like, it's like for those TVs and a gotsi. The TVs with the freaking tubes. The proper tube. Like, why do that? I think you'd capture a lot more if your aspect ratio is 16:9. I think, right? The proper movie widescreen. It's not widescreen, because even Mukoma Brian again is not widescreen. It's a square. I mean, you can't view it like this. You can't view it like this. It's a square. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of director's thing that I don't understand that you're doing.
Or maybe it's his I don't know.
It's a style, or his signature.
Yeah.
Maybe. But he's very good at telling stories though with his videos.
No.
I like the sequences. And his angles, like I
love
like
I like when it's not just like plain.
And there was like that fisheye kind of like thing where he had that rasta colorful shirt. And well done, Voltz. You didn't look like a stud in this video.
I thought the locks they're getting a little bit out of hand though. But
No, you didn't look like a stud at least.
yeah, but I'm saying that the locks. But anyways, yeah.
It was a good video.
You look cool. It was alright.
Keep it up, guys. Great work. We're really appreciating the efforts that you guys are putting in. This marks the end of today's episode. This has to be legendary, man.
What?
We did this in almost 40 something minutes
Yeah, but we've done less.
before.
Yeah.
Not
We've
recently
done 20.
though. Not 20 minutes. Okay,
Anyways,
guys.
Yeah, if you wanna sell things, we're selling a car.
Oh, now you want people to sell?
Yeah.
Oh, now no, but for real though, if you want business with us, we're offering advertising space. If you want to advertise with us,
As always, now you want people to sell.
talk to us. That's our email, contact details. Come out, reach out to us. We'd love to talk. Startups especially, we are all starting out. It would be nice to start together. These are how relationships are built. Don't come at us when we are now big, because when we are now big, you're gonna start saying, these guys, they're just expensive for nothing. Come now while we are affordable. Yeah, take advantage. I'm Brian Willis, no relation to Bruce. T-shirts are still up for sale, $15 a pop. And this is Gloves Off ZW. The fuck up in this bitch!